Oh, okay. Okay, good. Rekai, rekai, lakai, rekai, lakai. Good afternoon. It's been a long time since, but it's not a long time. It's been sebaganyan. That's a long time. So I'm here, Glebele Goldie. So I thought to know what Neki analyze. So maybe get like a sharing what I see. You know, Kero sharing. So I've been analyzing this since through. So let me delete this. Okay, delete this one. Okay. That one was 4 hour. So my last trade was this sell here. So obviously the show explanatory we have daily order block, super liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap, blah blah blah. Then we drop down. Then we had a break of structure for our break of structure, which is my target right here. We have a break of structure. Then what is our next move? Is to retrace back. Now the price retraced back to what? To 4 hour. Now it dropped after retracement. Now what is our target? Is this break of structure. Now the thing is it will consolidate, and that's where I wanna take my trade, but I don't understand, Lori, what what is exactly happening, because looking at 4 hour, looking at the higher time frames, everything seems like now, meaning whatever the confusion, anything, sorry, it go a lower time frame, all right? So now go to 1 hour, now what I'm saying, fine. Now let's go to 50 minute time frame, because of me. My aim is to what? Is to take a sale, right? I'm not interested in buying because I still think we're still gonna drop down to that 4 hour break of structure. So I'm just going to explain why I think you know it's going down. So as you can see, the price not pillar, right? We are at 50 minute time frame in that. We had a liquidity right here, sharp liquidity. It gave us market structure shifty, and it was what? A breaker block entry right here. It was 15-minute breaker block. Then the price dropped down, break of structure here. Let me zoom in. Then the price dropped here. It gave us break of structure. Again, break of structure. Now, what was my next 50-minute break of structure? It was this here. It was this. So the price retraced back to what? To this 15-minute IFEG. It retraced back to 15-minute IFEG, meaning this was not our real break of structure, right? But the price retraced back to that 15-minute IFEG. I'm still gonna explain why can I not able to go this 15-minute IFEG. Then when it retraced back to that 15-minute IFEG, right? We had everything go 1 minute, a super liquidity, a market structure shift. So I think my entry was here. Go 1 minute. Here, can I quick analyze? My entry was here. Right? Now, where my entry is here, my target is this 4 hour break of structure, not this 15 minute. I cannot have 15 minute. Kenya. Right? is this 4 hour break of stretch. Now, when we're in 15-minute time frame, while I'm on 15-minute time frame, the price dropped and did not give me a break of stretch. In fact, it rejected this low. Meaning, if it rejects this low, it's going up and it reverse. Now it's a retracement. So question now, we are retracing to what? Because of we already went to that 15-minute fair value gap. Now where are we going? Now that's where I find out about the term inducement. Inducement. So inducement, it's a fake retracement, right? Meaning, uh, meaning this retracement right here to this 15-minute inversion fair value gap retracement from here, from Mo to Mo, it was fake retracement. Now, how do I know, or how did I find out, or whatever, or it inducement? Because of, if this retracement was a real retracement, nkebe re really break of stretch. So the fact that we did not get a break of stretch, in fact we got a rejection, meaning this now it's a draw on liquidity. Our adjustment, meaning baba entering, because of course stop loss I'm say above this size. See long gains, and now I'm the liquidity. So we have what? Inducement right here. So you guys drawing, you gotta get it deleted. Right now, this is our liquidity. We are retracing back to 15-minute IFG because of wave inducement. Now, if I enter it here and still target that for hour, now it means hore ilo drop. If everything in ponta ile sharp, if I can ilo drop until where to that break of stretch. 4 hour break of stretch, which is this draw on liquidity. That is the reason number one. We are still going up. That is the reason number two. I think why the price retraced back to that 15-minute inversion fair value gap or order block. Because of, let me keep it order block. Because of did I wanna can you get order block. Now it gives more sense, why we are getting this by where are we retracing back to? We are retracing back to that other block because we have what? We have inducement. Number two, it's a draw on liquidity on what? If we were study session, you can clearly see here we have this is what? Asian high. This previous day, I mean, we are sweeping this previous session high. We are sweeping this previous session's high. What is this one? Asian, London, and New York. Again, Asian. Now we are still on London. So this is the reason why we are going up. Number one, we have inducement, which is our draw on liquidity. Number two, as you can see, it's Asian high. Number three is because of, I would say, this 15-minute order block. Right, drawing, delete it. I think it's for our. Okay, delete it. No problem. Also. Let me go to the 15. Okay, sharp. Let me continue before I get drawing. So reason number one, inducement. Number two, get those previous sessions high, and get number three, get 4 hour high. You can see, and 1 hour high is the same thing, right? It's 4 hour high, 1 hour high. Number four reason where I still think this is just a manipulation is because of a previous day high. It's a previous day's high. So we have previous day's high. We have what 4 hour high, which is also what 1 hour high, right? And that is what 15-minute what inducement, and again is what is previous sessions highs. So this is what it's a manipulation to the inducement. We are sweeping. This is just a sweep of liquidity in lower time frame. So we are sweeping those high number one Asian, London, New York, 1 hour high, 4 hour high, previous day high, 15-minute inducement. So pila what ntho e ne ke nyako e tlhaloganye e ne ke nyako e tlhalosa ke gore how do I see inducement, we know if the price retraces back to its key level and take its original direction of a break of structure. Now if I use a break of structure, because everything in higher time frame is sharp, everything in higher time frame is fastened. Now since se teng ke ka mo lower time frame. Why? Because if in lower time frame we retraced back to 15-minute order block, it was supposed to give us a break of structure, but it did not. Meaning that retracement there, it's a fake move. It's now what? A draw on liquidity, which is an inducement. So the reason why price Kabola is because of is gonna take out the inducement, which is Asian. This is Asian high, London high. You can see New York high. Yeah, didn't. It's 4 hour high, it's 1 hour high, it's previous day high. So this is how I see it to make it efficient. So this is how went down. We retraced to that 50-minute order block. We were supposed to break structure, but it did not. It claim, right? Did not break the structure. Now meaning, oh shit. For a sec. Okay. Okay, I hope drawing ya ka yo tlhaloganya ke tlhalose ka metlhakwa. Yeah. So this is what I think will happen now. This move here, in my drawing, you can see Kifa is this move right here. It's this move right here. And retracement back to 15-minute fair value gap, you can clearly see when I want is this one, fa A. And then we came down instead of breaking structure, instead of the price giving us a break of structure, it did not. Now, meaning this is what an inducement. Now we have what? Inducement. Inducement. Now we have inducement. So meaning what the price will do next, because yeah, what will the price do next is gonna retrace back to what, to that inducement. What is inducement? Inducement to me, it's a fake retest. How do I know it's a fake retest? Because after every retracement, after every retest, the price will have to give me what? A break of structure. If it does not, and gives me a rejection, and I look at higher time frames, they still give sense. Five, that time frames inducement, we have 50-minute inducement right here. This fake retracement here, it is an inducement, which is our draw on liquidity, which ke yone e tlo re fang eh, a logical reason why the price will have to retrace back. Now the price retrace back here, as you can see, this move from here to there, here, this move right here, mo drawing aka a show here. As you can see, by the way, ke tlhalosa ka live chart, you can see something ya tsamaya. So like ka mokgwa ke tlhalosang, I already did it, so ne nyako ke ra insight pila ke bone gore ana ntho e ke buang e fa sense na, and le bona the same thing, because ke bona many reasons in. We have previous sessions high, 1 hour high, 4 hour high, previous day high, and we have 15-minute inducement. And e ka fa sense hape because of it's the beginning of a new month. We have news, we have the NFP, ke tsone di ka e fang maatla o ipusha godimo. So now we don't have, I mean, now I get NFP today ke labobedi, which is the 4. I don't think it's NFP e re ke lebele. Let me check. Ke NFP satellite NFP. I wanna check NFP or it's what today now. But I don't think NFP pele tswa ka Freitag. I get to why le hone ke NFP because I get ka di yebo. NFP is Friday. So now I thought this was going to happen on Friday, but it's happening today. So meaning Camille came make wonder what exactly is happening here. But what I thought or what I think is going to happen is this retracement here. It's a manipulation. We are manipulating up to that inducement, to that uh, previous day's sessions, previous day high, 4 hour high, 1 hour high, right? Then after here, kilo emam on 1 minute, meaning in 1 minute, what I wanna see, it's a super of liquidity, market structure shift, and a fair value gap. So my market structure shift obviously na ke bereka ka di market structure shift it here. 1 minute market structure shift. Market structure shift. So until it breaks this low, I'm not going to enter this sell because give a show, because of most of the time these things don't make sense, especially at the high approach at the end of the month and the beginning of the month. Kono tsena price it more jiga the way nyaka thing because of the NFP and stuff. But if you understand the liquidity, it offers sense. So this is going to be this is my market structure shift. So if price gives me a market structure shift, then I'm gonna have to wait for some for fair value gap or something before you enter. Then after more ke mo ke tla bonang gore ilo reach that 4 hour, ilo reach the this break of structure here. This is my aim. I'm aiming to this break of structure. I can tabali ara liquidity, drawn liquidity in lower time frame. No, my drawn liquidity in lower time frames is my 4 hour break of structure. Then after the price reach this break of structure and gives me a break of structure, that's where Kemela another break of structure. I mean another fair value gap, a retracement back to it, and Kitsaha. So currently Kimoremi Mutengim. So what I think it will happen, we are just going to sweep those highs and go straight to that for our Brego structure. Like if I sent, even though I already deleted it, I wanna show you. I like I said delete. Where is I wanna show you some example at drawing yaka. If you wanna make a sense, you see, it make a sense. I know it doesn't make sense. So this was went down, we went up, we came down, we did not break here, we did not break here. In fact, remove now, meaning as you can see, currently guy which is above this high, we are above this high, we are sweeping here. So I don't know my drawing, it's only this. It's one and the same thing. It's one and the same thing, guys. Now, this is where we are currently at. The look is drawing at the minimize because of minimize now see, it's what it's the same thing. And then with inducement, this is where we are currently at. Inducement and our vehicle structure. This is the current price section in here. Currently, really. So I think we are sweeping this low, this high, and we're gonna drop down, and we're gonna reach that 4 hour break of structure. Like everything if I sent in me. Everything if I sent. The only thing that I confirm me it's my 1 minute market structure shift. If it gives me a 1 minute market structure shift and a fair value gap, ka enter ke target this 4 hour break of structure. Like there's no need to kanganyisana alone. Everything it won't tell you sharp if I sent. So this is it's what's happening currently here. It's what's happening currently, and this is what I think will happen next. So even if I Rivialo, I mean it was worth trying than say to Hirahala or whatever clueless. But I'm confident to repeat that. I'm very confident. So so remetse fela nako and 1 minute confirmation right here. Happy, tolong pecahkan nama, coba happy yang